Okay, so that means one subject revision and then one mock test of the subject. Unfortunately, I could not manage time.
What did you write in those review notes, or you can say short notes?
The subjects, it took too much time for me, as I was forgot some concepts.
Hello everyone. So welcome to our today's interview. Today we are interviewing Vikram Mondal. He has got AIR 90 rank in GATE CSC exam 2021. So let's see how he has managed to get this marvelous rank of AIR 90 and what was his preparation technique for this exam, and let's get benefit of his journey. So let's welcome Vikram Mondal.
Hi Vikram. So how are you?
Fine, sir.
Okay. So first of all, I will congratulate you for getting a marvelous rank of AIR 90 in GATE CSE 2021. So let's
Thank you,
start
sir.
this. So let's start this interview discussion. So can you please introduce yourself, and can you tell us like when did you thought that you should join the engineering or the BTech?
Okay. So hello everyone. Myself Vikram Mondal. I am currently pursuing my BTech from Kolani Combined Engineering College in Computer Science and Engineering Department. So I am currently in my 4th year. I have passed the higher secondary exam with physics, chemistry, math, PCM.
Mhm.
After qualifying the JEE Main, I also appeared for the JEE Advanced. But actually at that time I could not qualify for JEE Advanced. So I cleared West Bengal Joint Entrance Exam with a rank of around 1,400
Mhm.
and took admission in Kolani Government Engineering College.
Okay, great. So when did you thought, or you can say like, when did you get this idea that you should go for writing the GATE exam?
Okay. Truly speaking, I was not aware of the GATE exam. So when I was in my 2nd year, I heard about the GATE exam, the difficulty levels of GATE exams, and also the career opportunities after completing the GATE exam from my seniors and as well as from my professors.
Mhm.
Then I actually decided that I should prepare for the GATE exam.
Mhm. Okay. So you want to like, you were preparing for the GATE exam in keeping in view that you should, or you will get a good decent package company, or you want to like, you are thinking about the research. So what was the main motivation? Like getting a like, I
Yeah,
think, yeah.
yeah. Actually, sir, I want to do MTech, higher studies.
Higher
That's why
studies.
that's why I decided to appear for the GATE exam.
Okay, okay, great. Okay, so let's move to the next thing. So when did you start preparing for the GATE exam? Like in the second semester, like fourth semester, or when did you start preparing for the GATE exam?
Yeah, actually, when I decided to prepare for GATE, I heard from my seniors that one of my seniors suggested me that if you start from here, then it will be better for you to get prepared. So I took my preparation. I started my preparation from my 4th semester.
Okay, okay, fourth semester. So can you tell us like what was your preparation technique or strategy for the GATE exam preparation, and like did you took any coaching for the GATE exam, and what was the like your technique to cover the subjects? Like you cover one subjects and then you started the another subject for the preparation, or it was like you started covering some of the subjects in parallel? What was your like complete preparation strategy?
Okay, so actually I joined Medici for GATE coaching,
Okay.
and it took 1 year to complete the whole syllabus.
Mhm.
First of all, I completed the whole syllabus one by one subjects.
Achha.
Okay, from basic and in depth wise. Then the time was for revision and practicing questions.
Mhm.
So during revision, after completing one subject, I generally used to give 1 to 2 tests for the same subject from ADC test series. And after completing 2 to 3 times revisions, when the GATE exam was near, that means in the month of January,
Mhm.
I took 5 to 6 full syllabus tests. Initially, I was scoring less, but gradually the score becomes increasing, and For the last few tests, I remember that I was scoring about 65, more than 65, and it really brought confidence on me. I also say one thing, that I also prepared short notes during the time of revision.
Okay.
That helped me to revise the subjects quickly just before 6 to 7 days of the exam.
Okay. Okay. So, like, what did you write in those review notes, or you can say short notes, like the main points that you forget, something like that, or it was like the complete photocopy of the actual notes? So, what was the content
No,
of
no, no,
those
no, no.
short notes?
No, not the complete photocopy.
Uh-huh.
Actually, in my short notes, I usually write the things that I forgot. Okay,
Okay.
that I couldn't remember. So
Uh-huh.
that before few days of the exam, I can revise those points easily.
Okay. So, I think, as you told, you made the short notes. So it means the short note help you in the revision part, right? Revision part of
Yeah,
the subjects.
obviously.
So, what do you think?
Yeah.
How much role does the revision play while we are preparing for the gate? Like, when should we revise the subjects? It is like we should like after completion of a subject, then we should revise the subject, or it is like if we have covered some of the part of the subject, then we should revise the content that we have already covered. Like, what should be the frequency of the revision?
Okay. So first of all, I will tell my experience, tell my own experience.
Okay.
Actually, I completed the full syllabus. After completing full syllabus, from the month of July to September, almost about 3 months, I was completely detached from GATE preparation. As at the time, I was preparing for the campus placement. So after that, when I started revising the subjects, it took too much time for me, as I was forgot some concepts. Okay. So according to me, one should revise the subjects on a regular basis. Okay. And revision takes obviously get role during preparation.
Yeah. So it means like if we do not regularly revise the notes, then chances are like we will forget, because we have to cover a lot of subjects during the
obviously.
gate preparation. So, and
Yeah.
like we have other tasks also, like we have the placements or the like you can say the regular semester studies are also going on. So we have to like prioritize the things also, I think. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Obviously.
now the next thing is we have to give the test also during the gate preparation, mock test. So what do you think, like when should we start giving the mock test, or you can say what is the role of the mock test? Like when should we give the mock test? We should give the mock test at the like end of the, like you can say December, like in the last 2 months, or we should give the mock test before that also. Like when should we give the mock tests?
According to my experience, I think that one should give the mock test parallelly with the revision. Okay, so that means one subject revision and then one mock test of the subject. It will help a lot. Okay. And mock test is very much necessary. According to my experience, if I was not appeared for mock test, I will not be able to achieve such a rank. Yeah. So one will be able to understand how he performs if the questions are given from whole syllabus. What are the areas he should improve, and how he will manage the time during actual exams, and also the types of questions may be asked in actual exams. Okay, through the mock tests. Besides, he can judge his accuracy and can perform accordingly. After one more thing, I want to include that after giving mock tests, one should revise. One should notice the errors that happened during the tests, and he should rectify those. Yeah.
That means if we are getting some mistake, or we are doing some silly mistakes during taking the exams or the mock test, then we should analyze. If we do not analyze those silly mistakes, and then we will repeat the same mistakes again in the next test. Right?
Next test. Yeah.
We should like, I think this is very much important. Like many times people get demotivated that they are doing the silly mistake, but I think there is no point in demotivating, and we should like learn from our mistakes. So Vikram, according to you, what are the do's and don'ts while we are preparing for the GATE exam? And second thing is like how to keep ourselves motivated while we are preparing for this exam, because sometimes what happen, the students get demotivated while they are giving the mock test because they get less marks in the starting. So they think like sometimes the GATE exam is not their cup of tea, something like that. So what advice would you give? Like what are the do's and don'ts and what how to keep us motivated?
Okay, fine. So first of all, I will suggest that complete the whole syllabus in depth.
Mhm.
Then you may take coachings from anywhere, or you may opt for self preparation also.
Okay.
But one thing, you have to understand each concepts clearly. Okay. Then comes revisions. Revise on regular basis is a must. And beside revisions, one should solve questions parallelly. Uh, one can solve questions from test series of any organizations, or from any book, or from previous year's GATE papers also. Okay, but solve questions. Give mock test as much as possible. After giving the tests, I have already told that analyze the questions
Mhm.
that are unattempted or wrongly answered. Okay,
Okay.
and don't in the exams, during the exams, don't attempt unknown questions, and also try to avoid silly mistakes. Try to solve previous year's questions. Actually, I also thought to solve at least 5 to 6 years previous year's questions, but
Okay.
unfortunately, I could not manage time.
Okay.
But you people try. It really helps. One more thing, don't don't see the other friends' marks of the mock tests, because it sometimes demotivates us. Okay, rather see your standings and focus on improving yourselves. And if possible, try to make short notes. It really helps just before few days of exams. And don't be demotivated if you are stuck on some problems or score very less marks in some tests. Just try to rectify those mistakes, and you will definitely score well.
Okay. So you mentioned like you tried to manage to complete the previous year question paper like 5 to 6 years, but
Yeah.
like you were not able to complete those 5 to 6 years papers. But then also, you managed to get a very good rank, AIR 90. So I think what message I have got from your experience, like uh, it is okay that we should try to do as many as question as we can, but the first thing is if our concept are clear and whatever we have covered till a particular point, if those things are we know those things and we learn from those mistakes, then the volume of questions will not matter. Uh, like if you do some like let's say GATE exam says you have to do, let's say, 1,000 questions, but you did, let's say, 400 questions, but you are okay with the 400 questions. If somebody asks you any one question from those 400 questions, you are able to know, like somebody asks you in the sleep, okay, tell me this answer, what was that answer, why did you apply that approach? If you are okay with those 400 questions with all the approaches, then and this another person is doing all the 1,000 question, but he is having the hazy idea. Okay, like he do not know the correct approaches and he just got confused, then that volume of the question will not matter, right? It is like
Yeah, exactly. Actually, if one is conceptually clear, then he can solve any questions.
yes, it is like
Yeah.
we should be able to relate the previous questions with the new questions. We should have the pattern matching, like okay, if that thing
Yeah.
was
That's why
clear.
I told. Actually, if we practice previous year's questions, we can get the idea about the pattern of the questions.
Yes, that's why like previous year question paper like practice is also very much necessary.
Yeah.
Okay, so like next thing is, now you have got a very good rank, so what are you planning to like join, like you are planning to join the colleges for the pursuing MTech, or like you want to join PSUs?
Yes, sir. Actually, I'm thinking to go for MTech from IIT Bombay.
IT only. Okay, great.
Yeah.
So you can say any message that you want to give to our viewers, like especially to those people who have got a low rank, or some of the people who have not got a good rank at least. For example, they wants to like drop a 1 year for the preparation of the GATE 2022. So what do you suggest? Should we drop a year, and like is it beneficial to drop a year, or it depends? Like what is your message?
Okay, so according to me, the people who have not get good rank,
Mhm.
they may drop for preparing GATE 2022 also, as there is a huge time, almost 1 year of time, and
Mhm.
it's enough time to prepare well. Okay,
Okay.
or otherwise, if one gets even some good NIT also, he also may join. Actually, it depends on the person to person.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that is very much
But if he,
necessary. Mhm.
yeah, yeah. But if he wants to drop, he may drop. As within 1 year, he will be able to prepare well and also will be able to get a good rank.
But yeah. So the thing is, I think if we are dropping a year, that is not a like shameful thing. We can say, I am dropping a year,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am wasting a time.
Obviously.
But I think if we are dropping a year, then we should be fully prepared from our mind that we will not repeat the previous mistakes that we did. For example, if somebody just waste his time here and there, and he was active on social media while he was preparing for the GATE exam, and then if he repeat the same mistakes, then I think it will be a wastage of time for
Yeah,
preparing
obviously.
again. But if
Yeah, obviously.
he's saying okay, I will not repeat the same mistakes again, then I think we can go for the dropping a year, and yeah, we can get the good rank if all the concepts are clear for us.
Yeah, he must be determined.
Yeah, we should be like fully determined that I will not repeat the same mistakes. Okay. So like before ending this video, I want to ask like uh, you are in the fourth year, right? Last semester of your
Yeah,
BTech. So like many people who gave the GATE exam, they are the college people who are like currently doing their BTech or the bachelors, and some of the people who are also doing the jobs, they are also giving the GATE exam. So how did you manage to take out the time for the GATE preparation along with your regular BTech? So like many people think, okay, we are not getting the enough time because there is a lot of subjects and all. So how did you get to manage your time, and like how did you get this a good decent rank? What main key points are there for your preparation?
okay. So actually, the college pressure was not more in case of mine. Okay, the pressure was too less, and even though there was also some pressure
Mhm.
on me, and I actually joined medicine and in the weekend times. So
Okay.
the class was on Saturday and Sunday,
Mhm.
and after attending the classes on Saturday and Sunday, I have the whole week to revise those concepts, to
Okay.
study those concepts. Okay, and I can manage times in the whole week, throughout the whole week.
Okay. Okay. So it means like we should be able to prioritize the things, then we will be able to manage the time. You know, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
we should say we should have a plan. Okay, tomorrow I will be doing these things, and I will be covering these subjects. It should not be like, okay, I will cover the subject, but we do not have any plan in our mind. Then things will not
no,
be
no,
able
no,
to
yeah,
be managed. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
exactly. Plan is
So
necessary.
yeah, management is very much necessary. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So any book or the resource that you can like tell to our viewers, which can be helpful for the preparation other than the coaching, or you can say like if somebody wants to prepare the GATE by himself or herself without any coaching, is it okay? That means self preparation, self study is okay for the GATE preparation, or coaching is must for the GATE exam?
Yeah, basically one should understand the concepts clearly. Okay,
Mhm.
self preparation is also good. One can prepare by himself or herself.
Okay.
but he must understand the concepts, okay, by from any source, from any book or from any online sources, okay.
Okay.
So if he understands the concepts clearly, then it's not necessary to join any coaching.
Means the ultimate goal of understanding the things. If if
Yeah.
he is able to manage by himself, then it is okay. Otherwise, if somebody needs a mentor, then he can like go for the taking the mentorship also. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
And what books like did you refer any other books, like, or did you refer your the college books only, like your regular college books while you are preparing
Yeah,
for the
actually, in my case, I only study the medicine class notes.
Acha, acha,
Okay.
okay.
There are sales also suggest that a few books, and but I did not prepare from book.
Okay.
I only prepared from the notes, class
From
notes.
notes only. Okay. So like we got a good message from the Bikram that first thing is our concept should be clear, and the second thing is if our concept are clear, then we have one half of the battle of the gate, because the mock test revision that's come at the second place. First thing is we should be able to like understand all the concept in a better way. Then if we are not able to like do lot of questions also, then it is okay. But first thing is learn the concept in a better way. And second thing is key, because there are a lot of subjects in the gate preparation, so we may not able to you can say study the book. So notes are okay, but if we are able to like study the book, then it will be like more beneficial. But again, as the experience of the Vikram is like he was not able to, you can say, manage to complete the previous 5 to 6 year question paper in complete depth. He was not able to, you can say, mm, he took 3 to 4 years, 3 to 4 months gap while he was preparing for the, you can say, gate, because he was involved in the campus placement. And he was also not able to, or you can say, he did not concentrate so much on the, you can say, regular books which he covered in the BTech preparation. But then also he was able to manage the good rank. So again, so what was the magic? The magic was we should be able to relate the problems with the previous problems, and we should be able to thoroughly understand the concept. Then a small amount of study will also work. Okay. So thank you, Vikram. Thank you for your
Thank you, sir.
valuable time and sharing your good experience, a marvelous experience. I think our viewers have really benefited from your experience, and they will get the motivation to crack this prestigious GATE exam. So thank you, Vikram. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I hope you have liked the video. So if you have any comment, query or suggestion, please write down into the comment box below. And you can also find the LinkedIn profile URL of the Vikram in this video description below. So if you want to contact him, you can contact him on LinkedIn. I also make the video on the interview questions, C programming, lead code solutions, and other interview experiences also. So you can find the link of all those things in the video description below. So you can check them there. And please tell me what other content you want from my channel or from my side. Okay, so do subscribe this channel and do not forget to hit the subscribe button also. So let's see you in the next video. Till then, goodbye.